stream, so we'll just
All right.
do what we do.
Here we are. We are live and happy National Cheeseburger Day, bitches. That's right. It's National Cheeseburger Day, and there were a lot of deals. So I hope you guys, took advantage of it. I didn't because I'm broke as a fucking joke right now, but that's okay. Um, but I hope everybody saw my community post celebrating it with my alternative self and the cats and the cheeseburgers and stuff. You know,
Yeah,
and
those AI photos are fun, man.
but so yes, tonight we present a classic truck turner with Isaac Hayes, and this was directed by what's his name, Jonathan Kaplan, who did Over the Edge, and funny story about that too, which was mentioned. I had read something recently where he actually, after the Russ Meyer debacle with the Sex Pistols and Who Killed Bambi, Johnny Rotten said, "I love Turner. I want that man to direct it." He didn't even know who he was, but they tried to get him, and then of course he was all willing to do it. But I guess just like Russ Meyer had run-ins with Malcolm McLaren, so did Jonathan Kaplan, and he couldn't fucking stand the guy, and so that didn't go through. And so, of course, we never got the movie that we should have got. We got Great Rock and Roll Swindle. While it has some good parts, it is as Juno would say, a complete piece of shit. So,
a complete piece of shit.
And as you can see, the maestro himself, Juno, is back, and welcome back, Juno.
Back to the CW.
We just we had fun, but it's just not the same without you and stuff,
Yep.
And so let's go through the roll call here. We've got Zodiac Z, Chester Franklin, Brooke Scarlett, Rosalita. We've got 71. Looks like we also have Johnny, and sorry Johnny, I couldn't reply to your text, but I'm glad that you're here. So, and then we have Russell Collier, and I know he's probably up to some shenanigans. Oh, and Anthony Chobot's here. Anthony, how's it going? I hope you've been having some cheesesteaks while you're up to probably 2022 in your memoirs, or if you're sort of close or whatever. Oh, and then we have
some Chipotle.
Yeah.
Anthony Chipotle.
Gizmo's in the house. And you don't like my music's here. I'm glad that you're here. It's always great to see you. And then
Jim.
Nikki is in the house because she's gotten rid of the Jane Doe Juggalette name, I guess. So it's Nikki's Movie's house. So there we go.
There, Nikki.
So, what's up there, Jane Doe?
We got a good crew tonight, and we love all of you guys. So,
CW.
Yep. So there's a couple of things I wanted to put out for Juno because I don't think that he saw these. So, because we have to celebrate, Juno every stream anyway. So here we go.
Thanks for contacting the CWO. My name is Juno and I am a lawyer. Are you a troll? If so, please fuck off.
And so there's that one.
Hello, everyone. This is Juno checking in. Proud member of the CWO. Recently, there have been some trolls on our streams. I will roast your asses in court, you cocksuckers. See you in my shitty Walmart.
Roast your asses in court.
But also, when Juno was away, he said he had some personal stuff, but he wanted to surprise us, even though we got this footage a while back. And I think there's going to be more coming soon.
No, we don't teach Kung Fu. We teach karate.
You don't know how many
That's
times.
great, man.
Yeah, you don't know how many times I had to tell people you were in Hong Kong filming a movie.
Yeah. Hong Kong. Yeah, doing an action movie in Walmart. Piece of shit Walmart.
In the parking lot.
And John Woo was helping me out to direct the movie.
Oh, and we've got Joseph, the horror guy. Coach Joseph is here, so good to see you. You know, he said he's going to be his birthday on Sunday, so happy birthday, Joseph. He's going to be the mighty 26. So
okay,
yeah.
That's good to see.
Yep.
Happy early birthday to Joseph.
So, anyway, so for those of you that had not gotten a taste of the trailer, here we go.
Hide your mamas. Big brother is coming. And he's coming on strong. Isaac Hayes, the big brother of soul, is making a new kind of music. And it's mean jive.
All right, y'all, let's move. If anybody asks you what happened, tell them you've been hit by a truck. Matt Truck Turner.
When he's hottest, he's the coolest.
Hey.
Could have brought me some flowers.
I got some beer.
When he's baddest.
What do you want for breakfast?
He's the best.
What do you think?
Every gun brother and sister is out to make the big hit.
I want that bastard Truck Turner, and I want him dead.
But he's out to get before he's got. Isaac Hayes, as a skip tracer, a modern-day bounty hunter, making a healthy living by making living unhealthy for cats who skip bail.
Gentlemen, this is my family. These all prime-cut $238,000 worth of dynamite is Fort Knox in pennies. That's Taffy. Her clients call her Colonel Sanders because she's finger-licking good. The man who kills him gets my broads.
Truck, they're gonna kill you.
They're gonna have to do just that. Because they owe me. I'm gonna collect.
When he gets it on, the action takes off. Isaac Hayes, the magic name of music, winner of the Academy Award for his music in Shaft and scoring again in this one. Truck Turner from American International Pictures.
Yep. So there we go. AIP too, which is, you know, it was such a great studio.
Yeah, isn't that American International Pictures? Isn't that what that was?
Okay. Yeah.
They released a lot of titles that are pretty good.
They did those two that we like, Juno, Teenage Frankenstein and Teenage Werewolf. AIP did those.
Yeah.
I actually met Samuel Z. Arkoff once at a showing of a bunch of AIP movies. Dude was very nice, but I think he was kind of on the way of like losing his hearing and stuff, you know. But dude was pretty cool. In a suit, smoking those big ass cigars and things, you know. And Jim's Movie Channel and Live Style Rewind are in the house as well.
Hey, what's up, Jim and Liv?
Liv. Hey, Liv.
But yeah, this weekend we'll be back on my channel on Friday. We'll be watching William Friedkin's Bug, the 2006 movie, and it looks like we'll have Johnny over at the Wild Guys joining us for a little bit during the stream on Sunday for the Entity. So yeah, we have
cool.
2 coming this weekend.
Excellent. I don't know. I was thinking next Wednesday, since I haven't done one on the channel before, but I was thinking of doing a double feature. But if you don't think that's a good idea, I won't do it.
How long are these movies?
Probably about an hour and a half.
Okay, yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, but I know we got Corey's the next day, so that's another thing too.
What day would would it be a Wednesday?
Yeah.
I think I can handle it.
Okay.
If something changes, I'll let you know, but I think I can do that.
All right. Well, I'll think about it because I was, I want to do Foxy Brown, but I thought, you know what, just make it a Pam Grier double feature and do Coffee as well. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, that's I'm down with that.
Music mentions Bob Marley shot the sheriff and everyone loved it. And that's true, but we won't discuss Claptrap though. He's a racist and a woman beater. So.
That's always a little over excessive being like that.
Yes.
Fuck.
But yeah, this is definitely going to be a first time watch for me. So I'm going to be watching this on Look Movie.
Yeah, this is actually true that, I agree with music. He says Isaac Hayes was a way better musician, but still a great actor. I mean, even in Uncle Sam, I think he's fucking great in that,
Yeah, I always forget that he's in that too. Like I haven't watched that movie in a long time. This is it right here, Uncle Sam. But I think the movie's really worth watching for the action sequences. Like you get a lot of cool setup special effects explosions and stuff, but the movie is what it is. It's made on pennies, and it kind of shows. Even though it is a great collaboration from Larry Cohen and William Lustig, but the movie is what it is.
Yep, and the Duke from Escape from New York,
Hey, number one.
But you also have Ox Baker in Escape from New York, and man, when he's fighting Kurt Russell in that ring, and then he gets that barbed wire baseball bat to the back of the head.
Yeah, it gets so silent after that too.
Exactly. But I tell you, the one thing about Ox Baker, I called in to this guy's talk show one time, and I just I'm always respectful no matter who it is that I talk to, and I'm like, Mr. Baker, it's an honor to talk to you. And I asked him a couple of questions, and I said, I just want to know, one of my questions was Paul Bosch, who was a promoter here for Houston Wrestling. I said, I heard he was one of the better payoff men, and stuff, and how was it working for him? So he's in character the whole time. He's just like, like holy shit, he's just like, yelling, and he's like, well, blah, 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 blah. And then finally, just like in a snap, he's like, yes, Paul Bosch was, he did give me some of the, my best payoffs when I worked for him. He was a gentleman, and stuff. It's just so weird, and then the next caller, he's back again, just all right,
Yeah, to be able to switch that on like a light switch is that can be impressive to see.
Right. Oh man.
But have you? I don't know if you saw this one in the theater or not. Or were you
Oh
too
yeah.
young for this? Were
Yeah,
you like 10 years old when this came out?
I was either this might have come out. Maybe I was 9.
I think it says 74 on it.
Yeah, I was 9
Yeah,
when that came out.
yeah. This movie is 50 years old.
Yeah. So I guess we'll celebrate an official anniversary.
Yeah, if you want, I'll set up like 6 different watch parties for it.
We can chain smoke throughout a couple of them and stuff.
Yeah, we'll share the same pack of cigarettes or same carton.
Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, we'll probably get this going in about 5 minutes or so, and we just I want to thank everybody for being here, of course, and just want everybody to know this.
You got some kick-ass shit. 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 You got some kick-ass shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, in order to achieve an R rating today, a motion picture must contain full frontal nudity, graphic violence, or an explicit reference to the sex act. Since this film has none of those, and since research has proven that R-rated films are by far the most popular with the movie-going public, the producers of this motion picture have asked me to take this opportunity to say, fuck you.
I always enjoy that.
But Liv is saying that her internet keeps going in or out, but or going in and out. But yeah, it's no big deal. Shit happens. That's out of your control.
Right. And music says, just once I want to see a thriller where the victims just give up. That would be a good concept, Have the movie
Maybe
over.
what if like the movie Breakdown with Kurt Russell and Kathleen Quinlan, or I think her name is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if they just gave up at the end?
Or a hero who keeps telling everyone, "Nah, we can't do that. Don't be silly."
Yeah, right. It like keeps like going out of their way to like talk them out of it. Like, I'll fucking kill you if you try to save yourself. You do anything to get us out of this situation, I will fucking kill you and your family.
But I get called silly a lot by Moonbeam and stuff. Either don't be silly or you're silly, and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, well,
But yeah, don't have much new as far as pickups. Yeah, it's another thing, man. I can't be buying as many movies as I used to be. I gotta start cutting back on that shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've got.
Go ahead.
I've got some Vinegar Syndrome stuff when they did the sale on the way, and then I ordered some stuff from Grindhouse Releasing, a couple of titles, and then of course I forgot to get the fucking Beyond, but I already have it on a DVD in one of those steel cases from Wanker Bay back in the day. So.
Oh, you got that limited edition 10 case set.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those are like the grail items of having Anchor Bay things, like releases and stuff. Back when physical media was actually like exciting to get. Like it seems like DVD, like that whole format got so much more better like releases as far as packaging and stuff compared to like Blu-ray. We kind of gotten gypped, I guess, with being collectors on stuff like that. But I wish they still made stuff like that, like limited edition tin sets for like even with what when they did that with the Friday the 13th movies. When they first came out on Blu-ray, they were available in this like black tin set, and that was like the
Oh
ultimate
yeah,
set to get until Scream Factory released the Blu-ray box set.
yeah. I remember those. I think. And Joseph says he's not drinking tequila. Well, I hate to see what it would do to you. And
Yeah,
then Derek's here, and he says, "How many movies do Tex, Sean, and Juno own combined?"
I don't know, maybe like 1,000, maybe. Might have like somewhere between 800 and 1,000 movies.
What's the
But
last?
Joseph, if you're worried about tequila, just watch the movie Poltergeist 2: The Other Side. The father in that movie drinks tequila and he drinks the worm and he has a really bad experience. So watch that movie and it'll make you stay away from tequila.
That's the funny thing. It's like when my mom was going out with this one guy, had a bottle of mezcal, and so sometimes they'd give me shots, and I would just like, please, not the worm, not the, I never got it. I don't think he even ate it or whatever. He probably just got rid of it. And Music asks, "What's the last good movie you've seen?" Let's see. God.
They're talking about older new movies this year.
Probably just recent movie that we've seen.
Oh,
Like the two newest movies I've seen was probably Longlegs and Furiosa. That's like the two newest ones I think I've seen. I still need to see like Abigail and quite a few other ones from earlier this year, but I still need to see Alien Romulus. I still haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, for
But
me, it's just
I'm kind of behind on new
Yeah.
movies right now.
Yeah, I
For me,
like Romulus and
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine. I
Yeah.
thought that was actually really good, but
Yeah.
I just watched this show called Too Old to Die Young, and the thing was, it wasn't like a slog, but for a fucking like series, it had 10 episodes, and like 4 of them were like an hour and a half each, and that was like, what? And they weren't bad, but I just thought it was going to be a deal with like corrupt cops and a cartel and people getting killed, but there was a lot of really weird, fucked up shit. I mean, a lot of like, pedos getting shot in the face, which was good. But I mean, it was like there was some bizarre like sexual shit that was in there that was like, what? Because I had told Moonbeam, I said, I'm watching this show. So she looks it up and she goes, why does this woman have her hand in this guy's mouth? And I'm like, you really want to know? And she goes, yeah. I said, well, she jerked him off. So basically she was letting him taste his own baby batter.
Oh,
Wow.
His own baby batter after buttering up his carrots.
And it just gets weirder from there. I mean, I don't want to go into the whole thing in case somebody decides to watch it. But I mean, there was stuff that even I was just like, wait, no, who, what, wait, But, and then I will say though, the last episode is real lackluster. It's like you build up to like whatever the fuck you're supposed to build up to, and then you watch this. The last episode's only 32 minutes, so I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna pack a lot of shit in here. You know, world destruction, annihilation, people are gonna die. No, nothing really. I'm just like, fuck this. You know, like, thanks a lot.
Yeah. I've seen a few movies. I like Texas. I said like Awesome Ron was pretty good, and the new Beetlejuice movie was pretty solid. If you like the first movie, you'll enjoy the second Beetlejuice. I recommend folks check that out. It isn't a piece of shit.
But I mean, yeah, so the next thing that I stumbled upon was this documentary about the Wonderland murders and stuff, and that's pretty good so far. Stupid Johnny White Holmes murdering people and stuff. And
the one documentary that's interesting to check out on Netflix that's coming out is the Vince McMahon one.
Yeah, I'll be watching it, but you know, I don't know.
It's funny, Johnny's saying, Johnny's asking for an update on Juno's smoke detectors. When I was watching Juno's newest video and I heard the smoke detector, I was like, I'm back. I'm home. It's that noise is back. That's how you know you got Juno back. Smoke detectors are going on.
The damn smoke detector.
Just
there's a scene, was it in Bugs, where they're like getting bugged the shit out of the smoke detector. They decide to pull it off.
Yeah,
because they kept annoying them.
Yeah. Dude, that movie gets crazy, man. Like it's I know, like I've seen that movie a couple times now, and it's like it really took me a couple watches to like really figure out what's going on in the movie. And it's like you really, that's the one thing that William Friedkin does really good with that movie. It's like he leaves enough room there for you to really make your own decision on it too. Like because it doesn't really, have a clear ending, and then it's got that oddball like scene in the credits, like one of those like hidden scenes that just pops up for a second where you see that one guy who got killed in the hotel. He's just laying on the floor. It's like, what the fuck's that about? Like, what's that got to do with it? But the movie really makes you, use your head when you're watching it. That's one of the things I like about it.
Music says, do you know what feeding the kittens meant to Def Leppard? Well, I can only imagine.
Def Leppard. But I'm good to go if you guys are. I mean, I'll be right back in a second. Give me like 30 seconds.
All right. Russell says my story should be called The Librarian. I don't know about that.
I'm interested in seeing Joker, but there are some like screenings that people said that they're not really happy with the new movie. So I'm like, that's not really good sign. It's just like that, because you know how it's a musical, and they said they're not going to be. They said that there might be more in it.
Right. So,
like,
yeah. So music replies, YouTube won't let me tell you what it means. It's that good. No, I'll look it up. But I actually have a question for you, Music. Do you think that Suicide's Frankie Teardrop is a good party clearer? Because it works for me. No, there was a band called Suicide, and they had a song called Frankie Teardrop, and it's basically about a guy that's insane and kills his wife and kids, and it's just this real minimal, kind of music, and it's it'll it's like one of the scariest songs you've ever heard if you've never heard it and stuff, Oh, I didn't know that, Joseph. He said he met Melissa Barrera at Horror Hand, and stuff. Horror Hound, Hound,
How many times has he met Danielle Harris?
Not yet. It's supposed to be next year.
Fuck, man, that's gonna be epic.
Yeah, he said that he never got into suicide, but much American punk. But he said that Alan Vega was a talented dude, and yes, he was. They used to do these shows because they would be Martin Rev, I think, would play the synthesizer and stuff, and then Vega would have this chain, and he would just on stage, and it's like big ass fucking chain, and stuff. But Joseph is a secret agent, I think. Yeah, but yeah, we should go ahead and get this on the road and everything, and I'll do a 10 count. I gotta have Johnny remake me that the countdown video. I mean, I still have it, but I think the music in there, they try to give me a copyright strike every time I fucking play it, even though it says it's okay, but I get tired of seeing the thing saying you have a copyright strike, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is. And then it's the stupid music on the video, on the countdown video.
I've gotten used to it.
Well, if everybody's ready, give you guys a minute to get ready, and then we'll, get it started.
Is like, holy fucking shit, dude. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. It's just chaos all over the fucking place.
Hey everyone, Jonathan Kaplan here, coming at you with video at my shitty lawnmower. Shit.
The man is back. So,
Yep.
yeah, music. Cro-Mags were from New York City. Harley Flanagan, who was like their bass player, he was actually he played drums in this band when he was 12 years old. Fuck, I can't think of who it was, but he was with the guy. Jack Rabid was the singer who did he did this like zine that was really good. It's still kind of going on today. It's more of a magazine. Damn, I wish I could think of that damn band name. It'll pop in my head and stuff.
Yeah, as soon as the meth wears off.
But yeah, Angelic Upstarts and Sham were fucking great. That first Sham single, I Don't Wanna, is just a fucking classic. And Angelic Upstarts, with Teenage Warning, that's a fucking great song too. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give the countdown before I get started, and I'll just be talking all fucking night. We won't see the movie. I know Russ will be like, "That's okay, you can talk. I got me some Tim Hortons here. Dropped it on the floor, but it's okay." I'm just kidding. All right, so if everybody's ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, trace, dos, uno, press play.
So it looks like Yaphet Koto's in this.
Yes, he is, and that's
Scatman Crothers. Scatman Crothers is in this apparently.
there ain't no kicking the can in this fucking movie though. American International Pictures.
But yeah, I've never seen this one before, so this will be a first time watch. I don't know if Juno's seen this before.
I saw it earlier.
Oh, okay, you watched it earlier, all right. But you know, I have heard of this movie over the years, that's for sure. Like, I'm definitely familiar with the poster art and stuff, but glad that I'm finally getting around to seeing it. You know, have an excuse here to actually finally see this movie tonight.
We got Ashton in the house, I believe.
Hey there, Ashton.
You know, I'm looking at the director of this, Jonathan Kaplan.
Yes.
Yeah, so he did Over the Edge. Looks like he did White Line Fever. That's another underrated one. Cool. He actually did some TV work later on, but yeah, dude's definitely got a lengthy filmography, that's for sure.
These scenes of these bums beating each other up is great. Outside of, you know, it was probably not even staged. It's probably some real shit. And like, you know, yeah, because comes a pig.
It almost comes off like an opportunity. Like, yo, get the camera out. These dudes are fighting over here. Like, go to the car, get the camera. You know, it's not like today where you can pull your cell phone out of your pocket and start filming the fight, you know. Right on the spot.
The music says, my guilty pleasure is Steven Seagal movies, or even better, YouTube clips of fight scenes from Steven Seagal. I ain't trying to watch the motherfucker act.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that, man. Yeah, I definitely gotta agree with that.
Bum fights, yeah.
Start doing watch parties for bum fight episodes.
We'd have to find a dwarf that could like sit with me though and talk about it, you know, and stuff, or just one that's like totally drunk out of his mind. Like when Harmony Korine has that one dwarf in Gummo, and Harmony Korine is, you know, acting like he's drunk. I was born to a lesbian midwife. Oh, see, like he's got a Isaac Hayes had an Otis Redding LP, so you know he's got good taste in music there. You know. But like 71 mentioned the fat cat. That's actually Morris the cat from the 9 Lives commercials. That cat actually was in a couple of movies. The other one that I know that he was in was Seamus with Burt Reynolds. So there's cat trivia for you there.
Okay.
Flock of Stephen Queef Gills and stuff. That's why you stay so svelte, so you can get shit faced cheaper. Well, that works. Yeah, last goddamn Morris the cat pissing on his, you know. What the fuck is that?
Did Bumhouse interrupted the stream?
No, it's Keanu Reeves. He's sneezing. Hold on a second, I'll show you.
Oh.
It's probably the greatest video on YouTube. Keanu Reeves sneezing.
Yeah.
It's the worst acting. But yeah, it's something random for you.
Music says my wife told me that queefs aren't real. I told her to prove it. Checkmate.
Yeah.
I always find it funny how like you get a bunch of these white guys, trying to throw it like, oh, I gotta talk to the brother like this. And I was just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, right.
Have a good night, Joseph.
Night, Joseph.
Tell your parents we all said good night. Hope they have a good day tomorrow.
Yeah, take care, Joseph. Yeah, well, I don't know why this white guy's like exaggerating the black accent so much
Yeah,
here.
exactly. Then he shoots the tire out and everything. Oh yeah, this guy who plays like the major or whatever. He was a character actor in a bunch of television shows. I couldn't tell you his name or whatever, but probably in shit like Bewitched and other stuff,
Juno, I scheduled Terrifier for October, so we were supposed to do that last year, and we totally, we weren't able to do it. So I made sure to get it scheduled for this year.
Yep. We got Terrifier.
Yeah, I still have to put October together, but we have a couple things going on, and I want to try to do that top 5 slasher stream. I want to try to do that like maybe like next week or the following week if you guys are free for that.
Yeah, it'll be free. You know me. But Music says watching racists or people who have never been around non-whites interact with minorities is funny, like our grandparents meeting our brown girlfriends. Yeah, it's true.
The brown girlfriends.
Man, they didn't have to do, Kaplan didn't have to do such a close up of that guy because you could see his fucking nostril hairs. Jesus. Fucking fly a plane up his fucking nose. But yeah, so here he is beating the hell out of a pedophile here in this field and stuff.
Fuck those piece of shit.
Can't you beat him enough? No.
Dear people eat chicken.
Oh shit, I forgot Stymie from fucking Little Rascals. That's him right there as this like little guard guy right here.
See, I wanted to notice that.
He's one of the little rascals.
Yeah. Stymie, the one that used to wear the little bowler hat and stuff.
Yeah, the guy looks like a really small version of Forrest Whitaker.
Yep.
I guess.
Lube tube. Did you guys hear about all that shit with P. Diddy? Like all that shit that he's up against right now? Like, and his fucking lawyer got the nerve to be like, we're gonna acquit him of all this. Like, what? Like, good luck with that.
No, fuck that.
They
That shit's been going on for so long because he was friends with good old Epstein, and shit.
Yeah, it was like kind of weird. Like, I was watching like one video on it today, and they kept saying his real name, Sean, and it was like
Right.
Sean is being accused of like sexual blah blah blah, and it's just like every time I say my name, I'm like, what the fuck, man? I feel like they're talking about me right now. I keep saying my name.
Diddy's baby oil. His baby oil days are over. It's chapstick from here on in. Go ahead, Juno. Sorry.
Diddy's like, he's like piece of shit. He's like piece of shit. Victor Salvo.
Yeah, imagine like how many fans are like denying it. Probably, like how many of his diehard fans are probably like, "Nah, none of this shit's true. He didn't do all that."
They even did.
And he didn't really beat up his girlfriend. He beat the shit out of his girlfriend in that fucking hotel.
That fucker, he had who's that guy? There was a guy that was a friend of his, like Mace or some shit, and there was a party. That's when he was going out with Jennifer Lopez. And there was this deal at the party, and he pulled out a gun and he killed some motherfucker. But what he did was he had that guy take the fall for him, and so the guy went to prison for him for wasn't too long, but they thought he was going to be there in quite a bit of time, But yeah, fucking Jennifer Lopez, because they said like when that gun when he shot that dude and everything, she was like, just like a deer in the headlights, wouldn't say anything about nothing, so.
Jennifer Lopez.
That's what she was. Yeah, she was a fucking dope, to go out with him, number one, but then to be like, I mean, shit, I'm sure that Mark Antony that she was married to, I'm sure he knew people in the cartel that were beheading people and shit all the time. And I'm talking out my ass with this, but you never. But I mean, shit, you never know. It's like, oh, sing me a song because I brought you this guy's head. It's like, okay, awesome. Night, Jimmy.
Yeah. Night, Jimmy.
Yeah, take care, Jimmy. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Yo, is that Charles Cyphers?
Yeah.
That guy looks. Is that really Charles Cyphers? He just died this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't realize he's in this movie. Like, yo, he's really like, he's into that role right now, man. It's like grimy bum dude, but he's very convincing right now.
Yeah, he's drinking the fucking queers, man. The shittiest beer,
Yeah, queers, the shittiest beers.
But yeah, music says here that the affidavit says Diddy was giving rape victims intravenous hydration so they could keep being victimized, and he says that's next level evil shit. Yeah, probably even.
I heard that he did more fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to say like what he did because don't want to get the channel fucked up with what we talk about.
Ryan is here, so hello.
Hey, what's up, Ryan?
Hey there, Ryan. Yeah, fuck you, dude. He's a piece of shit.
Capping on Truck Turner because of his girlfriend and shit.
But it's got electrolytes in it.
Yeah, I never liked Diddy. I thought he was a jack off.
Yeah, if anything, he's a backup singer at the at best, really.
He was riding, Biggie's fucking coattails and shit.
His performance at WrestleMania was fucking terrible. They had him sing a boring ass concert performance for like 10 fucking minutes at one of those WrestleManias, and it was fucking boring as shit.
If you play his records backwards, you don't hear anything.
It looks like we got the first high-speed chase of this movie.
Yeah.
That is a nice-ass car, though. I don't know what that is.
His expressions are hilarious. We got Brian Goes Blue and Coco too. Good to see you.
Hey, what's up there, Brian?
He loves Truck Turner and can't believe that what the Kino goes for now. He said he got it when it was cheap.
It's out of print now.
I mean, I just got an old MGM DVD, but I'm watching it on Screen Picks on Prime. And Dick Miller, here we go. The fucking all-star cast in this one, man.
Damn, they got a lot of cast members in here, but what's so fucked up is that most of these casts are fucking gone.
Yeah,
that's the most fucked up part.
Apparently this is Dick Miller's last movie with Sid Haig called Hanukkah. You guys ever see that?
No.
Never seen it, but I heard about it. The name.
Yeah, I don't know. You could say what you want about the movie. It's kind of forgettable to an extent or whatever, but it's still kind of cool to see Dick Miller and Sid Haig in their, last roles in this. But this Blu-ray sucks, by the way. The transfers, I think it's probably been fixed since then, but like the movie's completely out of sync. It's like off by it's off by like maybe 5 seconds. Like, like when you see them talking, it's like, you already said that shit. Like, what do you, you could pick it out like pretty quick.
That's weird.
But I think that's a movie that's probably worth like streaming over, checking it out first before maybe going to buy it or anything.
Yeah. It's always better to check the movie out first. Like,
yeah, it's I'm not really big on blind buys that much anymore. Like I was like a few years ago. I mean, I still do blind buys here and there, but I try to stream things first and then decide if it's something I want to own now. Especially with a very limited room that I have left for storing movies.
So Dick Miller wants this guy that jumped Bell, and they fucking, told him that, nobody else will take the case. So he said he wants, they want $1,000 each to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it needs some kind of incentive there, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I love the design of this, the inside of this hair salon or whatever the
Right.
fuck it is.
And here's the first time we see Nichelle Nichols getting her nails done.
Right. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. When I come back, I'll just ask you for the timestamp.
Okay.
This is around the time she was doing those Star Trek movies, right? Michelle Nichols, like what she was doing those Star Trek movies around this time.
Yeah, the original series and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, with what's that guy, Captain Kirk, the actor?
Oh, that's interesting. Music. I didn't even know that. But everybody rips off everybody in some way. This always sort of reminds me of Female Trouble because of the salon that they have. And there's actually a beautician in there named Gator. It's one of the best like pimp hats I've ever seen. Oh, it just pushes her ass away, you know. So. Oh yeah, Isaac Hayes, Chester. He did tons of music and stuff.
I like this
Yes,
song that
he was a chef at one point.
Yeah, he sings his well-known song is "Salty Balls."
Right, I was just gonna say that. All those poor bagels, you know. Look at that.
Yeah. I like this chef character in South Park, but it's just it kind of sucks what happens between Hayes and the South Park
and stuff. The door falling off the car there. Then he smashes that bum's, flaming trash can, you know. In fact, one of the things that Ghetto Boys used for Mind Playing Tricks on Me was this Isaac Hayes instrumental that he did. They used that as a sample.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, definitely. I love Curtis Mayfield. If there's a hell below, we're all going to go. And Freddie's dead. And I mean, Curtis had tons of great songs. Move On Up. That's such a great fucking song. The Jam covered that too.
You at 25:30?
25:50.
All right, I'm only like a couple seconds behind you.
He just trashed his fucking car. Field of Creams, that's right. Balls Durham, that's another one.
Chocolate salty balls edition. About romancing the queef. It's like one Michael Douglas movie I could probably do without, Romancing the Stone.
Romancing the Bone, yeah.
Romancing the Boner. It's like they're carjacking this guy, even though they have like a legit reason to be doing it. He got the gun under his helmet. Like he's got the barrel under his helmet so he can kill him. Broken Rose on Bone Patrol.
Brian says romancing the Turner. There's you also could have Bruising by Ike Turner. You know.
Romancing the Stoner.
Yeah, there you go.
Turns out it's a fucking stoner movie.
The Bone Identity. There we go.
The Boner Collector with Denzel Washington. Or Denzel Big Dick Washington.
So yeah, so that pimp gives everybody in the bar like $50 to stop a truck and his buddy.
Yeah, like what if there was a whole genre of like queef-sploitation movies? I guess you could call them.
Michael Douglas's attempt at Indiana Jones. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's a good description there. Sums it up pretty well. Indiana Bones. Indiana Bones and the Lost Fart.
Yeah. Hey, Chris. Thanks for mentioning me the other night when you did your letterbox deal. That was very cool of you. I appreciate that. At least they don't damage the fucking pinball machine, you know? It's like every time I...
Yeah, it seems like a lot of pinball machines have gone to waste throughout cinema over the years. Before CGI was a thing.
Pinball machine.
I'd say it's like somebody always gets body slammed onto a pinball machine, or like a bullet hits it or something. What's that movie, Needful Things? When the drunk guy's in he's in the diner and he keeps kicking the fucking jukebox and he's like, "You kick that one more time, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass." He keeps kicking it because it keeps skipping. I don't know. It's a movie you'd have to know the scene, I guess, but it's funny as shit. Keeps kicking the shit out of it. The guys get all pissed off.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Here's Scatman Crothers. This is where he shows up.
Oh yeah, he's got hair. It's kind of weird to see him with hair.
Right, damn Chuck Berry do, you know, and stuff.
Now, do you boys have The Shining?
There was one. I'm trying to remember if it's I think it's Black Belt Jones, and he's in there and he plays like this sort of retired karate instructor, and these guys like fuck up his place and shit.
What do you know about a pimp named Gator?
Well, ain't this a bitch? Like, where did you get my ass fired? Oh,
And
shit, the supervisor.
yo, Scatman's wig is pretty fucking bad, dude. It's like it looks like it's like white man's hair on his head. It's just like, it's really like out of place, man.
Stalingrad Crude is the name of a hoe. Man, that's like a tight box, you know. Chris said he finished watching the Blancheville Monster, great gothic Italian horror, great box set from Arrow. That's cool.
They don't make pimps like they used to. Yeah, I thought P. Rich was going live with They Live. What happened? Is he? Oh, he's doing that tomorrow now. Why is it like a common thing in movies? Like whenever there's like money on screen or like people are exchanging money, like why is the money always got to be crumbled up?
I think at the time they couldn't actually show like what the bills actually were, and I think that's why there was stuff like that.
So like I guess crumbling it up kind of like avoids it from being like visible, like being
Right.
like completely visible on screen. But like it's like it's never fails in like every movie from like the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, like all the decades. Like whenever you see money, it's always crumbled up like that, unless it's like in a
Right.
briefcase or something like that. You're throwing this dude out the window.
Yeah.
I'm your
Across
friend.
105th, and then you actually have the movie across 110th Street. That's one I'll show us sometime. It's got Anthony Quinn in it, and Yaphet Koto's in that one too. I don't know if I've seen Night of the Wolf. I might have.
So apparently, what the fuck's his name again? Alan Weeks. Apparently, he's in the French Connection.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that.
I watched it like a few months ago. Actually, I picked it up on Blu-ray. I've never watched it in HD before, so going back and seeing that, I think that movie still holds up. Honestly.
This pimp, he's pissed because he's got, his hair is not looking good, The French Tickler Connection, yes, that's a good one too. Bass sucker. Yeah, I love that karate kicks that fuck through the that phone booth.
The French vanilla cappuccino connection.
Absolutely, music. He says that Monty Python sketch about Catholics and Protestants was spot on.
And you were making. You had the freedom to do whatever you wanted. But now you can't do shit because of all the fucking crap nowadays.
Yeah, the French fry connection. It's about like French fries during the Prohibition era.
I've given a lot of thought, and it has to be scientific experiments for a lot of you. I love that fucking sketch.
Oh damn! It's another pimp dead.
The French onion soup connection. Oh yeah, this is where that chick stabs him and shit. That
tits, no tits.
Fucking pair of scissors, and then he just fucking knocks her silly, bitch.
Definitely gonna need a tetanus shot for that.
He's dead. You guys didn't try too hard.
Bitch.
Add $100 each. What for? Medical expenses.
He grabbed all that money out of his hand. Medical expenses. I love onions. Onions are the shit. What's that little girl say in The Crow? That little girl's like skateboarding in The Crow, and she fucking like she's at the hot dog stand. She's like, "No onions." And he's like, "No onions." She's like, "Yeah, they make you fart."
Beans, the magical fruit. The more.
Man, Scott's here. What's up, Shamarlos?
Hey, Shamarlos.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah, that's the line, Zodiac. No onions. They make you fart big time. That's what she says.
Movie says I like when they improvise with weapons like a psychotic MacGyver. Seagal once did it with a table saw. Booyah.
Fuck, would somebody bring some flowers for you? Looking the way she looks. I feel like she needs a fucking shower. She's complaining about not getting flowers.
Right. He's got his priorities, you know. They'll go get something to eat, then they can screw. You know.
Hey, what's up with the random Polaroids in his sun visor when he's driving there? Like, you see those random Polaroids?
It's probably, you know, like some of the bail jumpers and stuff.
Okay.
So they went and got KFC, you know.
Yeah, you know the fucking Barry White music starts playing. This shit's going down.
No, that's actually Isaac, man. He had a smooth voice too, you know.
Yeah, but you know, I don't think Isaac. When you say Isaac Hayes, you know, it's Barry White's. You know, he's romancing the bone.
Barry White, the panties drop, cosmic slop.
Yeah, it's not Barry White. It's barely White.
Yeah,
that's a good one, Rose. Barely White. You're the best thing.
Hey, I can pull one of these out, but you know, none of the women will be safe. You know, so I can't. I'm not going to do it.
Be like Barely White, baby. Queefly White.
That damn cat, you know, wants its 9 lives. I'm worse the cat, bitch. Give me my 9 lives. Make me a chicken pot pie, bitch.
The cat starts singing and shit.
I don't want to hear your shit, baby.
If that cat really started singing, I'd be like, fuck, dude, I gotta put the bong down. The fucking cat singing. Dude, I'm serious though. If that cat did start singing, I'd really would have to get like a reality check real quick. Like, you know, that
really happened. Music says comparing Isaac Hayes to Barry White. It's like comparing fuck, I don't know, two really good things.
Man, now they're going to this funeral. You see that one white guy with the eye patch? Like, what's his deal?
Yeah.
He's standing there. Like, what the fuck?
And then this one bitch with the clown wig, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Jesus Christ.
That was the one pimp they shot, but they sure cleaned his hair up better.
Dude, this one white guy with the eye patch and the rhinestones.
Oh man, the fucking priest in his wig. Jesus Christ.
They're really dumping cocaine on him. That's funny. I hope somebody puts a chicken wing in the fucking coffin.
Yeah, here's Yaphet Koto. Man, you just gotta look at that priest and that fucking wig that he's got on and shit. So it's like, what the fuck?
I don't know how these guys I don't know, dude. If I had to be an actor in this movie, I'd be like, we got to do that again. I can't stop laughing right now. I can't take this shit seriously, man.
Yeah, he fucking spits on the guy, man. And she's just about to lose her shit, you know. You got Jim Jones there as the bodyguard.
Man, that is some grimy shit right there. Just showed up to spit on the guy and rolled out.
Well, he's waiting for that driver to pop a fucking alien out of his chest. Come here, you little black bitch.
That sounds funny. Artie Kendall, the crooner.
Did you ever like Blowfly at all?
Shut up, you chunky whore. I don't think I ever heard that phrase before. Shut up, you chunky whore.
See, that's probably why she didn't like that. She didn't like doing this movie because she had to, you know, talk like that, you know, talk shit about these bitches, you know, and stuff. I mean, she just totally looks like, you know, I'm on my last nerve with you bitches, you know, don't make me cut you.
Dude, her presence, if she's got kids, I bet her kids are in line and order and fucking, they know the manners. Probably slaps every single one of her kids every time they get out of the line.
Yeah, there's Desmond, Mr. Eye Patch, you know.
The black sheep.
Uh-oh.
What is this shit? Marty McBlowfly.
Blowfly, he was this great rapper, but yeah, he was a R&B musician and a songwriter and singer before he donned the whole Blowfly persona. Stuff was great. He did like a album of punk covers, which was hilarious. All like rap stuff. I've got an actual blowfly poster up on my refrigerator. You think I'm running here a chicken coop?
Gentlemen, this is my family. I just threatened every single one of these bitches that had my back.
Right? Chester says, fun fact, some of the music from this movie was used in Quentin Tarantino and the Kill Bill series.
Yeah, I think I could see that actually.
There's one of the music they did play in the movie.
Don't like me.
Yeah.
You don't like music. Say shitting on the dock of
Yeah. Yeah, he would do these like rap parodies and stuff. Hey Wrangler, what's going on, brother? Glad you're here and glad you got off the drugs for a while to stop being. You know, I'm kidding. You know, that was something that Brad said one time. Well, if Wrangler would stop using drugs, and I'd be like, what the fuck? No,
yeah, what's up there, Wild Wrangler?
Hey, Wrangler.
Yeah, it's actually it's cool to see Wrangler. He's a good dude.
I'm just a shitting off the dock of a bay. Bank addicted, drug robber. Yeah, she got two addictions there.
Yeah.
Can't stop robbing banks and doing drugs at the same time.
All right, music. See you in a bit, brother.
Yeah, take care.
Take care of music.
Yeah, she is literally running everybody in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Like she got a grip on all the dudes too. Like holy shit.
Yeah. I'm going to say goodbye now because there's plenty of you here that I will never see again.
What do you expect? He's a candy ass pimp.
Look at that dude. That dude looks like fucking Jim Jones right behind him. The sunglasses and the fucking hair. Here's your Kool-Aid, boss.
He's like, he just totally like photo bombs them out of nowhere. So. It's like he totally steals the scene. Like you see Yaphet Koto and then this Jim Jones looking motherfucker comes in. It's like you have to look at him now. You're not looking at Yaphet Koto anymore. You're looking at this weird imposter.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't realize how fun this movie is, though.
It is a good one.
Genitalia Jones.
Yeah, Fat Koto cheese.
Hey, Miss Jones, you need to check your genitalia at the door.
Cleopatra Claptrap Jones,
Yeah, Rose. Fucking Yaphet Koto's name does sound like it could be a cheese. Yaphet Koto cheese.
Now, see,
we get a meatball sandwich with some Yaphet Koto on it.
See, this scene pisses me off here because they shoot this innocent bag of groceries and kill that fucking carton of milk. You know, what a fucking waste.
A waste of a body good.
Yeah. Oh, and then you see that couple look out the window and they're having a threesome.
Yo, the dude's so old.
I know.
That guy's like
Three-way
70 years
dance.
old. That girl's like 20.
Three-way dance. Or
Boom. Oh shit, boom. And then he like falls down. Him and his fucking gosh bagosh like fucking overalls and shit.
gosh.
Fucking Yaphet Koto's there to pay them a visit.
Hey, how come y'all don't freeze him? Remember in Alien when Yaphet Koto, he keeps screaming that, how come y'all don't freeze him?
There's this movie he did with Larry Cohen, one of Cohen's early ones, I think. And man, he's like this. He gets out of prison or some shit, and he's living with these people and banging the wife and all sorts of crazy shit.
Yeah, that's all he does in Alien is bitch about his getting paid and fucking going home and shit. You know, the white guy really reminds me of like Viggo Mortensen. Like it's, I feel like that should be like. You remember him in Carlito's Way? He's the guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah, like the,
he's the wheelchair guy.
Yeah, he's got like the
I don't have
Spanish
no dick.
accent and everything.
I have
But
no
I feel
dick,
like
man.
that could be him
My
in
dick
this
don't
movie.
work. I have no dick, man. My dick don't
Man, come
work.
on. Yeah, you're right. I just don't like. I got no dick, man. Yeah. I got no dick, man. Come on, Carlito.
He's telling the cat, "Your ass gotta go," and then it's full up there, right above.
I got no dick, man. I'm gonna keep saying that. I got no dick, man.
I got no dick, man. My
Shot
dick don't
another
work.
fucking carton of milk, man.
We're wasting a lot of milk in that.
I know, international killers of milk. Look at that polka dot fucking thing.
Come on, man. I got no dick, man. I'm gonna have to fucking clip that from the movie and get that in the next stream.
Come on, man. I'm Dave McCrae, still working on my sequel to a sequel.
Come on, man. I ain't got no dick, man.
Come on, man. I got no dick, man. Not even funny.
Oh shit, there's another one. Oh, but he got him right there. Porky flies down the stairs. That's exactly right, Wild Wrangler. Jive turkey.
Yo, question for you. Did Mr. T ever do any blaxploitation movies?
No. Well, he did DC Cab, but that I wouldn't consider that a blaxploitation movie.
So I guess he probably wasn't even like really acting or in the game yet. Like by the time like that blaxploitation movies were really a thing. Like I don't know when the A Team started, but that's how I knew Mr. T.
Yeah, no, I think his first deal was Rocky 3 or whatever. I mean, apparently
You
he
might
was
be right.
a bouncer
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. It's like I know he was pretty busy with the A Team shit, and
Yeah,
I guess getting small movie roles here and there. And
they
I
used to,
remember his cereal was a big deal when we were kids. I remember having Mr. T cereal.
I was just gonna mention that, it was all those like teas and all that stuff. And I remember like they'd always have these stickers from like his cartoon show or whatever that you get inside the thing. And I remember I was writing to this friend of mine. So on the envelope, I put Mr. T sticker on there. He's got, his hands to his side, like all puffed out like that. And I wrote on it. I'll rip your head off, shit down your throat.
Were those cereals any good?
They were okay.
It's actually, you know what? Like to be honest, like you remember when the Batman movie came out in '89? It was the same exact cereal, except for they changed the T's and made it in the little bats. It was just a corn flavored cereal. It's like corn flavored cereal with like a sugar coating. It was really not that good. Like thinking about it, it really wasn't that good.
I had asked Rosalia if she had ever heard of Freakies, and she never had. And that was a cereal that was put out around, I think I was about 11 when that came out, like 76. And it was like these weird, like, shapes. They were like these little alien creatures that were on the box, and that's why they were called like Freakies and shit. But it's the same type of cereal. It's like that kind of sugary kind of corn tasting, but not like sugar pops, but kind of like Quisp, if anybody remembers Quisp and stuff.
I don't know if I remember that. Dude, so many cereals came and went through like, the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah.
I just noticed shit was like overjacked with so much sugar, and I never even realized they used to just eat that shit like crazy.
Because like Quisp had like an alien, on the box, like a cartoon alien, big old eyes, and like the saucer thing on his head, and that's what the cereal looked like little bitty like saucers. So now these dickheads are invading the police station and stuff. Brick saucers. Yes, indeed. See, they beat the hell out of him, man. He's got all that fucking empty beer cans of Falstaff. I don't even think they make that stuff anymore.
I'm not even familiar with it.
See, I was that young. I remember all these beers because my fucking stepdad was always drinking and shit.
Or like me and my brother would do shit like where like we would ask my dad for some of his beer, and he'd be like, "No, he would never give us any." But as soon as he would step out of the room and go to the bathroom or something, we would go take his beer and start drinking it, like and then put it back there. And then like me and my brother would be like, "Hey, this tastes like shit, man! Like, what the fuck? Why is he drinking this shit?" Was he dead now? They killed him?
Yeah, I think so. But see, I think Jerry, he gets killed or whatever. Yeah, it's fucking.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
That was a pretty cool effect.
Okay.
Yeah, he did that shit too. He used to steal cigarettes off my mom and shit. He, like, he had no fucking clue. She had like liquor in the cabinet. We drink half that bottle, put water in there to like make it look like it's filled up again. My mom would never know, man. She never had a fucking clue.
Yeah, I just never like. Oh shit! Was this that Indian dude that was in Creep Show 2? They show the dude sleeping on the couch. You'll see him again, I think.
No, that's not him.
That's
No.
not him.
Nah, like even at that time, that same actor from Creep Show 2, like that's one of like his first movies. Like he's like 18 years old at that time in that movie.
Oh, okay.
Like
But
he
that guy
was like
was
fresh out of college or something, or like high school or college or something like that.
that guy though. He was in some other stuff. Man, I don't know. I didn't dabble in liquor till no, I drank my first full beer when I was about 9, but that was about it. Then like every once in a while I'd have a sip of something. But then my mom, when I was in high school, she's like, if you kids want to drink, you can, but don't go anywhere.
Yeah. I think the first time I remember getting drunk was off of some Boone's farm. We had a
Oh, dude,
bunch of Boone's, like
I used
all
to,
those flavored things, and like we were
yeah.
drinking it so fast, and most of us ended up getting stomach burn from it, from all the sugar, because we were drinking it so fast. We're like, oh man, our stomachs hurt. We're like throwing up and shit, like. But like I remember the first time like we really got drunk off like drinking beer. We actually had our ice hockey coach buy us a case of 40s. He bought us a case of 40s would come with like 12 of them in it. And they were old English 40s. And like the worst part about it was they were warm. I remember like our coach was like, "Oh, best I could do is warm 40s for you." And we drank that shit. We got so fucking trash. Like, dude, we were so young. Like, we couldn't even finish a 40 ourselves. Like, that's how trash we got off of it. I think we were like 14 years old, 15 years old. You got a fucking ice hockey coach buying us beer and shit.
Yeah, I would. I don't know. By the time when I was in high school, my mom was like, "Well, if you and your friends want to drink, you can drink here. You're not going out to drink." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, that's the safest route. It's gonna put your mom's mind at ease, whether she's right or wrong about you doing
Right.
it.
Damn. Music's saying his family doctor used to smoke cigarettes during his medical exams. That's fucked up.
Yeah, this might be like the first time ever where there's a hospital scene in a movie and the lights are on.
Yeah.
Like every fucking hospital scene's always dark and dim. This hospital's actually lit up.
And then he says he remembers his mom taking him grocery shopping, and the cashier would be smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, I remember being a kid and going to McDonald's. They used to have ashtrays on the table, and sometimes my hand would accidentally land in one. I'd be like, like running around like a 3-year-old in fucking McDonald's. Next, my hand runs into a fucking ashtray on the table. Like, oh fuck, what's this?
I remember when they had those and shit.
Yeah, those little like aluminum foil ashtrays that were like a gold color.
Yeah, I remember when they would have those smoking, sections in restaurants and shit. And I remember, oh yeah, they fucking hang the cat. I forget, there it goes. Fucking.
I had a feeling that cat wasn't gonna have a good fate. Just by the way, the Yaphet Koto was holding that cat.
But like shit, I forgot what I was.
There it is. Derek over at Woo Riders just said that McDonald's has human DNA in the burgers. Scientists did a study and revealed it 3 weeks ago. So there it is. You guys have been eating human burgers. Should all just kill ourselves now.
They used to say, like, back in the late 70s that Jack in the Box had kangaroo meat in their burgers and shit.
Kangaroo. Kangaroo meat.
Hey, Jason, Ginger Ninja in the house.
Hey, Jason.
What's up, Jason? What's up, Jason? If I found something.
Oh shit! I've heard stories of people buying ground meat at the store. There being a fucking finger. Some assholes probably packing the meat and lost their fucking finger and just left it in there. Yep, no milk in the milkshakes. That is correct.
You'd have to be really fucked up on some hard drugs that chop off a finger and not realize that you didn't chop a finger off. You'd have to be like smoking some like angel dust to chop your finger off and not realize it. I remember my dad telling me his story. He used to work in a machine shop in the 70s, and he used to see people lose fingers like all the time. And he said that one day he was working a shift with this German guy. He said the guy couldn't even speak any English at all. He could speak nothing but German. And his hand got stuck in a sander. And when he pulled his hand out, all 4 fingers were completely clean of skin and flesh. And my dad's looking around. And he's like, I realized nobody's trying to help this guy. So I ran over and got a tail for him. And I said, you want me to drive you to the hospital? He said the guy didn't make a noise, didn't say a word the entire time. My dad was like, all right, I'll drive you to the hospital. Like, this is, back to during the, the era of before safety protocols were in place. And it was like, if you got hurt, okay, that was on you to go to the hospital and get it taken care of. But I remember my dad told me that one of the reasons why he quit that job is because one day he was working in the shop and a piece of metal shot back and it ended up cutting a piece of his finger. Like he had to get I don't know, a big amount of stitches or something in his hand and his finger. And he was like, that was my last day at the metal shop. Is when that happened to me.
Maybe the mafia was teaching someone a lesson and just threw the guy's finger in the ground beef to hide the evidence. Rosalia, people don't want to eat fingers yet they lick them.
Yeah, right. Not much of a difference there.
Finger looking good.
Ooh.
And then music says the biggest rumor I heard about McDonald's was their fries weren't made from potatoes, which they insist is a lie. I do remember the McDonald's pizza, but I never ever had it, unfortunately.
I remember when they tried pushing hot dogs. They tried doing like a hot dogs at one point. It only lasted like 3 months, and then they took it off the menu.
Yeah, they also did spaghetti. McDonald's spaghetti.
Really? I don't remember the spaghetti. I remember the hot dogs. Oh, I do remember that.
I don't remember
those were
spaghetti.
those were flops. Nobody really didn't like this shit. Just, like,
Could you? That don't even sound right. Like if somebody was ever like, "Yo, you want to go get some spaghetti at McDonald's?" I'd be like, "Wait, what the fuck did you just say?"
Yeah, so Truck Turner got his girl arrested so he could get out of it. She wouldn't, get involved in this thing or get hurt. And he just beat up this dude. Said he was going to give him a big old, hole in his ass.
Shit, man, that is like two 12-inch pepperoni pizzas for $10. A stoner with $10 is gonna be hard to resist that. Oh shit, we gotta buy that, dude. Apparently, Pizza Hut had hot dog stuffed crust. I don't know if I remember that one. That's what Brian's saying.
I remember that. Like that was like in the early 2000s.
I mean, I can't even tell you the last time I ate at Pizza Hut, so I can't remember hot dog stuffed crust pizza.
If McDonald's beef is sketchy, imagine hot dogs. But I mean,
yeah, that hot dog at McDonald's was fucking disgusting, man.
You mentioned spaghetti. I mean, I wonder if they had a spaghetti policy there.
Yeah, but those food, like you said, the pizza, the hot dogs, and also I mentioned the spaghetti. Those were actually big at Blossom. That's why McDonald's doesn't want you to remember those because they were the biggest flop food they came out. Because they thought like, oh, we could do hot dogs for that. Because the reason they got rid of that because it took forever to cook the hot dogs, and the spaghetti was a piece of shit, so it flopped. And the pizza was hard to make, so they said, "Fuck the pizza, we'll just stick with the burgers."
Yeah. Then they eventually started working on supersizing everything.
Yep.
The reason I mentioned I said spaghetti policy, you've probably never seen it, Sean. There's an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and there's this thing where Charlie's eating spaghetti from a plastic bag, and they go to this fucking restaurant. He goes, "Do you guys have a spaghetti policy here?"
Yeah, no, I remember that episode. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen that. That's like the earlier episodes of that show.
That's where the fat man gets it, 'Cause I love this part because he's in that house and he's killing all these motherfuckers.
That fat guy looks like he was like it could have been Wilford Brimley before his hair went white.
And there was that Indian dude that was not in Creepshow 2.
Yo, I think that's the same guy from Predator. You remember our Predator 2? The action shootout with the fucking Spanish guys, and they're like, they're all snorting up the coke, and they're like, "El Diablo, fuck yeah!" And they're fucking getting all loaded on coke and shit. Dude, I think that might be the same actor, man. I gotta look him up now.
Yeah.
Big Mac
You're talking about the one that snorts the coke in Predator 2?
Yeah, he sticks all that coke up his nose and he's like, Diablo, motherfuckers.
That dude, that dude's character name was it Scorpio, and he's like sniffing the coke out of his nose, like. Get it. Scorpio is ready.
Yeah, that's a funny ass moment, man.
Yeah, Rosalia, that's such a great show. I'm glad you're watching that. She just started Always Sunny.
Yeah, it's got some really good episodes, man.
Wasn't it true that the first season was gonna be canceled because it wasn't getting like good response or something? So that's why they had Danny DeVito came into the show to save it.
I don't know if I remember that.
I mean, it did work anyway. I mean, I guess because he's fucking hilarious in it.
Yeah, because I heard like when the first season they didn't have him or something. It was just the first four, like the four characters before they got Danny DeVito in the next season. Yeah, but it's a good show.
Brady's Oats commercial from the old Ben Stiller show. So funny if you remember Brinley's Quaker Oats ad. I haven't seen that stuff in ages. I remember one of the Ben Stiller shows where they had this sketch with like this lamb, and of course it wasn't real, but it looked like they were like killing it, with the cleavers and blood splattering everywhere. And it's like, wait, we're not supposed to be doing this or some shit. The tramp stamp is 122.19. We just got about 10 minutes to go. Batman 89, I was fucking 24 years old.
Yeah, 25, I think, actually. Or no, that's 35 years old now.
Well, yeah, no, Wrangler said he was 5 years old, and I was 24 when that movie came out. Oh yeah, so Yaphet Koto. Look at this kid. This kid looks so fucking petrified, man. He did such a great job acting. The kid probably wasn't even acting. They just said, "This black man's going to pick you up," and he's, he's scared. Yeah.
This black man's going to pick you up. I'm Yaphet Koto. You better stay where the fuck you are. Yo, that is the same actor. In Truck Turner, the Spanish guy. It's the same guy from Predator 2. His name is Henry Kingi.
Okay.
It's the same actor though. Like I just pulled up his Wikipedia page. It's definitely him. Dude, he looks so similar. That's why I was able to point that out. But yeah, that's the guy who's like the leader of that gang in Predator 2, and he sticks all that coke up his nose, and he's like, starts yelling at his boys and shit in Spanish or whatever. But he's the guy who gets shot off the roof by Danny Glover. And Danny Glover's like, dude, he's like, he sees him like shooting and shit. He's like, no, don't go out there, and he fucking falls off the roof.
Yaphet's knocking people all over the place. And then he gets shot, shoots in the leg, and that kid just like runs off, like, whoop. That kid's gonna like skip town, he's gonna steal a car, I may be 5 years old, but I'm getting the fuck out of here. Nobody's ever gonna see me again. Then Yaphet takes one in the back, his chain's all swinging, and stuff. the way like they film this, with this total headshot, it's just like all his vision's getting blurry and everything. It's just so fucking like weird.
Juno, are you live on a tablet right now?
Huh?
Are you using a tablet?
No, I'm just using like one of the little download crappy shit ones that I download free movies on here.
No, like I mean, are you streaming right now? Like, are you doing this stream for a tablet?
The stream that you're watching me on, it's on my new phone.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
He gets in the car and he's just like gushing blood out of his mouth. And Isaac Hayes is just looking at him, just like, "You gonna die?"
I don't know why he would go through all this work, because like you should realize that he's not going to let you leave alive.
Yeah. You can't do nothing but fuck, so you gotta work out a way to stay in this house.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think this actress could fucking give Pam Grier a run for her money, man. What are you doing, motherfucker?
I killed Blue and your ass is next.
You job ass motherfucker.
You ain't
Boxer.
gonna kill no woman. Bullshit.
Damn.
Yeah, his girlfriend's gonna give him shit, He's got another case of beer for six pack.
That looks like downtown LA.
Probably is.
Warriors unite. Well, at least she looks more presentable this time.
Right.
Beginning of the movie, she looked like she needed a shower. I think this is about to be over in a minute.
Yeah. Yep. So here we are with the credits and everything, and Charles Cyphers as the drunk.
Yeah, he did a good job in that role, that brief role that he has. I didn't realize he was in it, along with like many of, noticeable and great character actors. But yeah, I was very surprised by this one. It's, unfortunately it took me so long to see this movie, but I definitely enjoyed it. I'd easily give this a 7 out of 10. But yeah, that is the end of the movie. Chester, man, I see your Tigers are a game and a half out of a wild card spot, man. Hopefully, you guys could slide into the playoffs. That'd be interesting to see. I don't know what the current standings look like right now. I'm gonna check it real quick. Last I checked, the Tigers were a game and a half out of a wild card spot.
No, you're all welcome always. You know, I'm glad that you guys were here tonight and hanging out. You know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys and stuff. So yeah, we appreciate it. We got Juno back, and we're here to rock and roll.
CWO for life.
So it looks like the Tigers are half a game out of a wild card spot. So they're getting closer as the games dwindle down. And the Phillies did not clinch a wild card spot or a playoff spot yet. Fucking Phillies suck, man. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Wild Wrangler. Take care. Be safe. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, Wrangler, you need to come on by more often, man. It's always good to see you in other places, and it was great seeing you here tonight. So yeah, next week it's definitely going to be Foxy Brown and possibly maybe coffee. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah, the goddess that is Pam Grier. She deserves a double feature. She deserves a triple feature. But I won't go that far. I'll probably be in a coma and Sean would be like, Texas, you there? Where are you?
Yeah, you could probably do it like P. Rich style. We'll end the stream for you. But yeah, next time we will all be together again here will be on Friday. We'll be watching William Friedkin's Bug at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe it's available to watch on Look Movie. And then we also have another one on Sunday. We'll be watching the 1982 paranormal movie, The Entity. I believe it's 82, 81 or 82. But yeah, we'll be watching The Entity, and Johnny from the Wild Guys, he'll be hanging out with us for a little bit during that stream. And yeah, we got some other things coming up for the rest of this month, and I still got to put October together. But yeah, we all got some things coming in the future, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Chester says, "Are y'all in post-coital wild card hopes?" Oh, I'm sorry, that was postseason. Sorry. Music says there's a bonus scene on the Best of Will Ferrell SNL DVD. Watch Alec Baldwin as the naked male model. He serves the teacher a martini, 2 parts gin, 1 part vermouth, 3 parts my semen. Woo! Double D picture. That's right, Rosalia.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
This is a good movie.
Yeah, you haven't seen Dolomite yet, have you, Juno? Have
No,
you?
the only Dolomite, well, not technically Dolomite, but the one that I know Eddie Murphy did that one that he portrayed.
Yeah,
Ray Moore in that Netflix movie. That's the only thing I saw anything related to Dolomite.
Yeah, I showed Dolomite was the first one I showed, so you should definitely check that out. And Boys Go Wild. Jeez. Oh man.
Yeah, when did your channel get to 165?
It like last week or the week before it kind of started moving up. And then I guess I got somebody tonight because it'd been between 165 and 164. So.
Yeah, that's good to see.
Yeah.
Good
Just
see,
get
man.
that to, 200 and I'll be happy. Not like I'm gonna fucking, monetize, and make pickle tasting videos and shit.
Oh God.
You ever see this Megan is Missing movie?
I hear really good things about it, but I still haven't seen it. I know a lot of people were receiving it in their horror packs, like those monthly horror packs where they send you like random movies. I know like that was showing up in people's orders or whatever, but I generally will hear positive things about it, but I still have yet to see it myself.
I find it really disgusting, actually.
Is it like some torture porn shit or something?
Kinda, yeah. I mean,
Isn't it found footage? I think so.
Yeah, sorta. Like this chick. She's, things are happening to her because she meets some, asshole online, and I think they in the movie they just kind of take it a little bit too far. It's just like no.
They go like spit on your grave, Serbian film kind of style.
Yeah, maybe not as. I mean, I've never seen Serbian film because of everything that I heard about it, but it's just. But there's stuff in there that's just like, oh no. See, even Rosalia, she said she thinks that it sucked in her opinion, and I'll go with that because I don't know. I just found it really. I mean, if a movie makes my skin crawl, then it's pretty fucked up.
Oh, it's those stupid shock values. Stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
Crap.
Because it's
yeah, maybe I'll see it at some point. I don't know.
Zodiac Megan is queefing. Yeah, thanks for that, Chester. Yeah, they live will be tomorrow night on P's channel if he can get out of the car.
Yeah, I should be able, like, I wouldn't mind watching that again. I know last time I did a watch party for that on it was like the 35th anniversary, like back in like November.
Yeah.
But that's the last time I've seen that. But that movie's that really is a type of movie where I could put that on and I get sucked into it and get immersed in it. It's never like I put it on and I'm like, I've seen this movie a million times. It doesn't matter how many times I've seen it, I always enjoy it.
Yeah. It was a movie that when I first saw it, like back in 2015, I didn't really care for it when I first saw it. But I actually enjoyed it when I bought as soon as I bought the Screen Factory Steelbook, and then I finally saw it on the Blu-ray until I waited till I got a Blu-ray player. And I just like was glued to the screen like, whoa, I did not care for this movie, but now I enjoy this movie. And Roddy Piper kicks ass.
Oh yeah, of course.
I really wish that Roddy Piper could have been, utilized as an actor during that era a little bit more, like in the 80s. Like he could have been in so many, like, can you imagine him like with like Chuck Norris in a movie? You know what I mean? Like Roddy Piper and Chuck Norris in a movie. That would have been fucking awesome. but like many other actors too, you know, like he could have. I could see him like doing a movie with somebody like Dolph Lundgren.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Or being a buddy cop movie with Kurt Russell.
Yeah, I could see that, you know, working pretty well. But and in a way, though, I kind of feel like that's what also makes They Live a little unique and special on its own. It's just Roddy Piper itself, you know, like you have him in this really, in my opinion, well written movie, well directed movie, and you know, he was in such good shape at that time. You know, he was really like, I don't know if he was like at his peak in his career as a wrestler. I don't know that for sure, but he was really perfect for that role.
Well, he wrestled. I think that's when like he. I think that's when he filmed They Live around like after he wrestled that match against Adrian Adonis at WrestleMania 3 in that hair for the hair match. That's
Yeah.
like his retirement match. So like that's when because it was him to go off to do They Live, and that's
Yeah,
when like
apparently, I know John Carpenter. I think he went to WrestleMania 3 or something, and that's where he
yep
met Roddy Piper, and they hit it off so well that he offered him an audition on the movie.
yep, and that movie still kicks ass.
George Roderick Toombs. That's it.
Yeah, there's another one with him, Hell Comes to Frogtown, which is, you know, I guess you could say that's an underappreciated movie. It's more of like a cult classic genre film, but it's, you know, Roddy Piper's good in that one, I think.
Yeah, music says the best part of They Live was that the homeless people knew it.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up here and stuff.
Yep.
And all, but once again, everybody, you know, thanks for coming out, and it was enjoyable, and it was good to see you. Music, you're welcome anytime. Well, everybody's welcome anytime, except for, you know, like the few of those people that, you know, we know, because we have our you know, our lawyer.
Thanks for contacting the CWO. My name is Juno and I am a lawyer. Are you a troll? If so, please fuck off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, actually, we haven't seen this in a while because of, you know, I'll just say recent events. I guess a few people need to be reminded of some things.
You know, I was young way before the sun and the moon were even thought about. You just can't put on some eyeliner and come here dressed in black and ask me for something. Do you understand the lines that had to be crossed? Do you know when this was all being built and formed? The people. I call them people because you're not going to get it. The entities, the energies that were here building this. Put something in me. I tried to do this once before with somebody close to you. He didn't get it. And look what happened. Look at the kind of life you have. That's why you're a misfit. That's why you're here now, because you don't know where to go. And you think I have the answers for you. No. I'm trying to warn you. But you're a young man. Maybe I'm going to take it a little bit easier on you. Maybe I'll guide you, maybe I won't. Maybe I really don't care. Actually, I don't care. But I've been there. So I want to give you something that they gave me. Fear. And I'm paying a price now. This scar tissue I have and I can't even function. And you're coming and you want to be this way. Okay. Just remember, when it's all said and done, I told you so. I'm not your friend. I don't want to be your friend. I don't like you. I want to see you fall. Prove me wrong. You can't. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Because when I come to collect, ask your dad. He knows.
A weird guy at the end, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that had to be said, you know.
Yeah, everybody's left in the chat, the 8 people we have left here. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. And
Thank you.
yeah, take care, be
Yeah.
safe, and maybe we'll see you all this weekend.
Yep. Love you guys. See you soon.